Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a review that is of a brand that is not only new to me, but I think just new to the nail polish scene in general, if my investigation was correct. And that brand is called To Be Frank Nails. So I'm hoping that I can just give you a really thorough review of this brand. Let me know at the end down below if you have any questions for me specifically, and I'll try to answer those as well. But let's just hop right into it because I have a lot of thoughts and things to say as per usual. So the way I found this brand, I was just scrolling through Instagram and either I got some kind of a promoted post that was like, hey, come buy me, or maybe I saw it in somebody's stories. I can't really remember. But either way, I ended up on the Instagram and then I ended up on their website as well. Now, the first thing I noticed on their Instagram was they had a claim that said that they were the first brand of nail color to cater to men, women, and non-binary people. That kind of struck me as odd because I don't feel that way. I can't really prove it, but I just think that with the amount of, LGBTQ owned brands that I've seen just on Instagram alone, promoting their nail polish. I don't know if they're the first brand to really promote to men and non-binary people as well. I think that's kind of a bold claim. But like I said, I don't have like the proof to back it up. I just don't feel like that's right, But anyways, all that aside, if you look through their Instagram, they have a lot more posts than when I first saw them. And it's very curated, as with any brand's Instagram or social media, but I really liked, you can kind of tell they post a picture of a color, and then the next photo on the lineup will be like just a person either wearing that color or like wearing a shirt that's a similar color, just kind of like matching the vibes of that polish. And so it looks really nice when you scroll through the whole feed. I shifted over to the website because I wanted to find out a little bit more. And they have a little, I don't know if you call it like a mission statement or what, from the brand's creator. And the brand's creator was talking about not only the name of the brand, which, to be frank, they named it after their grandfather, which I thought was kind of sweet. But also it kind of delved into the fact that, they've noticed that more and more men are starting to wear nail polish. And so that's something that kind of like struck me again as odd. They said that the caps and the bottles are too small for men's hands. And so they were seeking to design a bottle and a cap that would be better suited for a man's hands. And I guess I got rubbed a little bit weird by that one because I have very large hands. Bigger than most of the men I know in my life. They're bigger than my boyfriend's hands, bigger than my dad's hands. I have big hands. I'm a big woman. I have broad shoulders. I'm large, okay? I just threw the nail polish on myself. And so I was just like, they can't hold the nail polish. Like I've got like a Zoya. Like I have a Zoya right here. I've never really struggled painting my nails with, like, even though the cap is much shorter, it's not even that much shorter, it's like a little bit smaller. So I was kind of like, what do you mean a man can't hold a nail polish? I've seen tons of men on Instagram painting their nails. There's tons of them, and they use the same nail polishes that I use. So I got a little bit heated about that. I was like, what? But I do see how this particular cap could be good for someone who might have a disability, some sort of mobility issue or something like that. And so that's kind of what pulled me in. And so I ended up ordering 3 polishes from them. I got this green that's called Boot Camp. I got a pink that's called Gum. And I got a blue called Evil Eye. First, just going back to the bottles themselves, it's supposed to be an ergonomic cap. It's got a rubberized top, and it's not like one of those overlay caps like Butter London or like brands like that have done. Like if you sit here and you try to pull it off, Oh, it does come off a little bit, but you have to pull really hard to even get it to start moving. It's on there really good. And like, so if you like go to take it off, you can see it comes off really easily. It's pretty big, so you can hold it in, you know, all your fingers. You can do a couple. I did like painting my nails using this cap. I did find it to be relatively easy to use. And I'm just going to show you a quick overhead comparison just of like the cap size versus some mainstream nail polishes. I compared it to like an OPI, an Essie, an Orly, and a China Glaze. And I picked Orly specifically, I wanted to show because these are both fairly large bottles. Actually, Orly technically has more in it. It's 18 mil versus, to be frank, 15 mil. And the glass bottle is relatively the same size. The caps are the same height, I would say. It's just that the To Be Frank one is more filled out and cylindrical than any of the other ones. And this is probably like the largest cap I've ever seen on a polish. So I myself do not have mobility issues. I know some people who do. I'm not sure how this would function for them and if it would be like more or less easy, but I do think that that is an interesting thing to think about. I might recommend it to a couple people I know who do struggle to hold like smaller things and see how they like it. So real quick, I know I told you the colors, but like I'm gonna show you some just quick shots of me painting them on a swatch wheel. So we have Evil Eye first, which is this kind of jellyish on the first coat type of blue. It does cover fully in 2 to 3 coats, I would say. I have worn this before, and it was before I broke my nail, so I'll pop up a swatch here. I've showed this one a couple times because I do really like this color. And I found the coverage was really good, and it, like, the name matches the color very well, which I will say I think goes for all of these polishes. Then next we have Gum, which again, very, very evocative of what's inside. I've worn this one as well. And again, a little bit streaky on that first coat, but full coverage in 2 to 3, depending on application and nail length. I think this one's really pretty as well. And then the third polish I picked up from them was Boot Camp. This is the only one I haven't worn. Not because I don't want to, it's just I've been wearing a lot of greens lately and I feel like I gotta stop posting so much green on my Instagram or people are gonna unfollow me. But this one I found had the fullest coverage on that first coat of the 3 that I picked out. And again, like definitely you probably only need 2 coats for full coverage on this one. Now, these nail polishes, it says on the back, they are vegan and cruelty-free. I also saw that they are non-toxic on the website. They are 15 milliliters or half an ounce each, and they are $15 a bottle. Now, all the colors they have on their website right now, there are 9. They're all creams. So as much as I really enjoyed using this brand, I like the caps, I think they're good. I think $15 for just creams is pretty steep. I don't know what about them is making them at that price point. I don't know if, you know, it's the cap or something like that, but I do feel it's a little bit expensive. I did get these on a bit of a deal for Pride Month. They had a code, so I think I paid like 12 something a piece for mine, but ultimately I think that it is just a little bit expensive. However, if you are into like the aesthetics at all of like a brand and this is something you're into, I do recommend taking a look at their Instagram and their website, just seeing what they're about. But there are, like I said, a lot of brands now that are catering to men, women, and non-binary people. So you have a lot of options. I did forget to mention the cap is textured as well, if that's something that you're interested in. The brushes are, they say they're wide on the website. I don't think I would call these wide at all. They're not the absolute skinniest, like, you know, like Essie's old brushes or something. They fan out pretty well, but I would still say they're on the skinny side. I wouldn't even put them in the medium category. So there's that. They do have some other products on their website. They have nail polish remover wipes and a really big nail file, but it's like one of those, like, seems like it's like a higher grit. I'm a glass nail file person, so, you know, I'm not interested in those like more grittier ones. And then they also have a sticker, which I had to buy because I do love stickers. I'm going to put magnet paper on the back of it and stick it to my Helmers. So yeah, overall, this brand does intrigue me, but I haven't seen anything new come out from them since I first really saw them. Seems like they kind of popped up out of nowhere. Let me know if I'm totally wrong on that one, but for all the digging I did, I couldn't really find much about like a history or a past or anything like that. One thing I will say that did like almost completely stop me from buying from them at all was I had put 4 nail polishes in my cart plus a sticker, and when I went to check out, the shipping was like $19.90, and I was like, that's insane. And so I went back to my cart and I took one polish out just to see if like maybe it was by weight. Didn't change it at all. So I was like, well, I do want to try this brand, so I will just order 3 of them. I felt like 2 was too few to do like a solid review on. But actually, I placed my order, and then the very next day, I received a refund from the brand for $14.90. So I think there was just an error with the shipping because I checked the shipping again. I threw a couple things in the cart, and it seems like shipping's only $5, which is what the difference was between my refund and what I paid. So I think that was just like a website error. I'm not really sure. And then like a couple hours after I got that refund notice, I got a notification from DHL that it had already shipped. So they seem to be really fast in their payment process, shipping and all that, which is always appreciated. You know, I hate sitting around being like, did my package ship yet? And like, you're like looking at the mailbox wistfully, you know, like, where's my nail polish? But yeah, I think that just about sums up everything. I am interested to see where this brand goes, if it expands anymore or anything like that. I have a feeling that they're just going to do creams and that's it. Which is kind of disappointing. I do like to see other finishes from a brand, but if that's kind of what they want to do, if that's their shtick, then I guess there's nothing I can do about it, right? I do really like their naming conventions, how everything is very evocative of the color that's in the bottle. And it just seems like a very like simple, clean looking brand, which I like. It, you know, even though I don't really display mini polishes because I don't like them being like affected by the light or anything like that, they are something that I think would look nice sitting out on a vanity or something like that. Just interesting. They look kind of like rugged, but still like the font they've chosen. It just all kind of works together really well. So yeah, I am excited to see if they do anything else. But also, you know, let me know down below if you've seen or tried this brand at all and what your thoughts are. And any other like gender neutral or male targeted nail polish brands that you've seen. I'm really interested in it. I would like to try out some more and kind of see what's out there. So yeah, just let me know down in the comments below, and let me know if you have any questions about this brand. I'd be happy to answer them for you to the best of my ability, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.